What's good, y'all? Back with another video. You already know the vibes, man. I gotta continue that Kanye video for y'all, the Kanye speeches. So, we back with another reaction video. I see I enjoyed the last one, so I gotta finish it for today. You feel me? Alright, just give me a second. We about to get straight to it. Hope you guys are having a great day. To be honest, I've been feeling great. I've been feeling good, just trying to get myself together, just trying to improve every single day, trying to figure out what doesn't serve me anymore, trying to figure out what can I add to my life, what can I let go, what stings, people or behaviors, habits, and stuff like that. I gotta be constantly wanting to elevate, gotta be constantly changing and evolving every day. You already know the vibes. All right, just give me a quick second. Gotta look for that video. Buffer, hurry up and buffer. Come on, my boy. Screen record. Now we here.
And the only luxury is time. The time you spend with your family. That's the only luxury. So now let's take like where there's, people who have, issues with me as Kanye West, so they say, they classify, my motivational speeches as like rants and things like this. Like, why is he saying that? Why is he doing that? Blah, blah, blah. Well, I've reached a point in my life where
what's wrong with ranting? You can't express yourself or how you feeling in the moment. You can't just. I feel like you could use rants to your advantage. Like, you could create a whole podcast off of ranting, and half the time when people rant, it's about something real, something that bothers them. Like, they speaking truthfully, authentically about something that they care about that bothers them. Like, stop downplaying people's emotions, bro, and thoughts. That's so mean, but y'all don't care.
Truman Show boat has hit the painting, and I've got to a point that Michael Jackson did not break down. I have reached the glass ceiling. As a creative person, as a celebrity. When I say that, it means I want to do product. I am a product person, not just clothing, but water bottle design, architecture, everything, that you could, think about. And I've been at it for 10 years. And I look around, I say, wait a second, there's no one around here in this space that looks like me. And if they are, they're quiet as So that means, wait a second, now we're seriously like in a civil rights movement. Like, people used to joke about, do you remember our South Park photo?
Yeah, I do.
Remember how funny that was? Do you think there would be a Givenchy in the hood if it wasn't for that South Park photo?
Yeah.
Are you a workaholic? Are you always working?
Yeah, I remember when South Park put Kanye West, in the show, bro. They violated. Like, if you know, you know.
I actually slept a lot during the project.
While they were recording?
Yeah, I have a team and we work together. I spent a year and a half after I got out the hospital, and I would go to Amoeba record store and I just start chopping up samples. It was very therapeutic because I wasn't full yay. I don't know if I'm full yay now, or better or worse, whatever, but it was therapeutic just to listen to those songs and sample and go back to being 14 years old in my mom's house. And by the time it was time to do the...
People can say all they want about Kanye. They can say he's confident, they can say he's cocky. They can say he's a simp. They can say he's crazy. But he's just a very, passionate person about his life. And he doesn't mind, going to the extreme about his life. And I really don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, it may be extreme and make people uncomfortable, but at the same time, when you're not insecure about yourself and you're secured about yourself, when you see people like that, that tends to inspire you to be even more fearless and just unapologetically you feel me? And that's why I personally, F with Kanye heavy. And not for his music. I don't really listen to his music like that, but his mentality, his confidence, his drive, You know, I'm aiming to have that type of drive so that for anything in my life that I want to do that may be out of my comfort zone that I never tried, I'll be confident doing it and I will complete it.
To put the albums out, we have a whole team at Yeezy Sound that will help come and do the drums, help with lyrics, help with choruses, and I'd give like 6, 7 people ideas that I want on the song, and I just go to sleep.
When I had my accident, I found out at that moment, nothing in life is promised except death. If you have the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past. And then you gotta tell those Al Bundy stories. You remember when But right now.
Nah, that's a fact. Like, I'm learning to be way more present in my life, especially during those great moments, because I reminisce on a lot of, like, you know, past memories, like the good ones, not the bad ones, because the bad ones will make you depressed. But the good ones, there's nothing wrong with reminiscing at times, just to, you know, put a smile on your face like, damn, I remember those good times. But when I think about those times, I'm like, yo, like, I just wonder how present I was. Was I worried about some issues, or I was worried about homework or whatever? Like, what was I worried about that took my mind out of the present and I wasn't able to fully enjoy it? And, you know, the now is constantly changing, so that should tell you need to be present and you need to appreciate every second of it, because eventually it's all going to change. And there's no telling who's going to leave, there's no telling what's going to happen. You know, you can't predict the future. But you got to embrace the uncertainty by being present and being fully in it and giving the present your best, your all, so that when it is gone, when that person is gone or your life changes, you could be like, yo, you know, I did my best. You know, I appreciated it fully before it was gone, and you know, you're not going to be unhappy. You're not going to be depressed. You're going to be able to keep on pushing forward.
It's my time and my moment, thanks to the fans, thanks to the accident, thanks to God, thanks to Rockefeller, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, G, my mother, Rhyme Fest, everyone that's helped me. And I plan to celebrate. I plan to celebrate and scream and pop champagne every chance I get, because I'm at the Grammys, baby. I know everybody asked me the question. They wanted to know.
We don't hate.
What kind? I know he's gonna wild out and he's gonna do something crazy. Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
You guys are being taught, without you knowing it, ways to separate yourselves from each other. If you're separated, you can be easily controlled. This humanity that I talk about, this civilization that I talk about, this future utopia idea that I talk about.
That's why I don't deal with no labels no more. Like, do not call me no labels. I am that I am. Like, accept me for who I am. You feel me? Like, only thing you could categorize me as is Armani. Like, nothing else. Like, I'm just who I am. You feel me? I'm not spiritual. I'm not any of that. Like, don't, like, those labels, and there's a lot I could say. Like, politics, race, sexuality, colors, like stupid stuff. You know, that's only to divide us, you know, and we're stronger as one. So that's why I'm saying I don't do with that labels, you feel me? Because I want to be able to help all kinds of people. I don't want to be put in a box and people be like, oh, he's this type of person, oh, he's this and that. They have this title over me, and then they feel like they can't mingle with me, or people automatically feel like they don't like me because I call myself this thing or I label myself a certain way. Nah, I'm just Armani, and before Armani, I am that I am, and before I am that I am, you feel me? So whether you like it or not, you know, just take it or leave it. It's all good, you feel me? Just keep it pushing.
can only happen through collaboration. You know, ideas are free, and you can't be selfish. People ask me, you know, how my daughter is doing. She's only doing good if your daughter is doing good. We're all one family. Like literally, last names.
That's a fact, you feel me? You haven't truly made it until you can bring everyone up with you. And I don't mean just bring anyone up with you, because people can, you know, destroy your success or bring poison into your success. So, you know, it's not personal, it's vibrational. So do move that way. But I mean, like, the people who really ride for you and you are the leader, like, you haven't made it until you can bring those people up to your level. If you're overall 99 and the people that you're around, they still overall like 70, 69, 75, you haven't made it yet, because you're not at a level where you could bring them up to your overall and make people around you better. You know, that's why in like the NBA, they don't like a point guard that just could score 50 every night, you know, and they losing games and stuff like that. They love a point guard that can do that at times, but they could also make their teammates better. They could pass the rock, they could get rebounds, they know where to find people when they open, and it creates the team success, because we're all better at one. So it's not just one person, it's the all is one. You feel me? There's no I in team, none of that. And the ego is only for self, but the soul is service to others. And that's how we should all be moving. If we was all moving service to others, we would be excelling as a civilization like crazy. But everybody in this world has the crab mentality. They only doing things for themselves. And that's why people step all over each other, and we don't really make any much progress. And for those people who do obtain success by stepping over other people, their success don't even last long. So what's the point? You feel me? So Kanye's onto something.
We're all one family. And we have the ability to approach our race like ants, or we have the ability to approach our race like crabs. And imagine if everyone's main focus, more so than how they were going to the club, you know, their main focus was to help someone else.
And that's basically what it is, man. Like, that's what I'm aiming towards. I need to be moving from a place of service to others. And these are the times where you're supposed to be moving on that frequency. But sometimes your ego do get in the way, and it makes you do service for yourself. And I get it. Some people are vibrating at the survival, you know, frequency, their root chakra. And, you know, it's not necessarily a bad or good thing, you feel me? Because the bigger picture is like, it is what it is. Like, they dealing with survival, so they're going to have to do what they're going to do. But I'm trying to vibrate higher than that. I'm trying to help people, you feel me? While also protecting myself, making sure I'm good. But if I'm good and I can help you, I'm going to help you. And I just want to build a community that's like that. We can help bring each other up. And we all successful. We're all able to enjoy life on the same level, you feel me? If you're not aiming towards that, then, you know, you shouldn't really be around me like that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I had to give y'all that part 2. Kanye KRAZY, you feel me? I need to go watch that documentary. Everybody talking about it, saying it's good, it's mad inspirational. So I need to watch that when I get the chance. But I hope y'all guys are taking care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.